honestly.
Put your hands up!
Hey everyone, so recently some Veigar changes happened on they buffed Veigar, so now that for every 50 stacks of phenomenal evil he gets, the cooldown of his dark matter gets reduced by 10%. So I just been fiddling around here for like 10 minutes or so, and as you can see, I managed to get it to 100% cooldown, like 100% like cooldown reduction on my dark matter. Like, keep in mind that the auto refresh cooldown isn't on, and URF is only like 80%. This is what a 100% cooldown reduction would look like. Like, this, it requires at least 3,000 like stacks of phenomenal evil to actually achieve this, so no one's going to realistically actually get here. But still, it's freaking insane. Like, I don't even have any items. I don't have any cooldown reduction. Let me buy some cooldown reduction items to see. Like, it's on a point second. It's on like, it's not even a. It's like the 100th of a. It's like the 100th of a second. The 100th of a second. That's 100, right? I don't. Okay, let's buy some cooldown reduction items and see what happens. Give me gold. Give me that. I just need 40% cooldown reduction. What else gives cooldown reduction in this game? Let's get this. There we go, 40%. Now let's get all the damage we can stomach. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's... It doesn't have a cooldown. Congratulations, everyone. We've achieved... there is just no cooldown on our W. There's absolutely no cooldown. Let's one-shot this Annie real quick. Brilliant. Freaking brilliant. This is like stupid. This is absolutely stupid. There's just no cooldown on this whatsoever. Like, it's not, I'm not saying that this is like, this is so broken, overpowered, oh my god. Like, no one's going to realistically achieve, like, 3,000 stacks of phenomenal evil in a single game. It's just, like, kind of marvelous how this can happen. Like, my god, this is better than URF. This is, like, completely brilliant. Like, I'm so happy. Just infinitely spam your, like, W. Forever. Like, just constant tactical nukes incoming. Just drop a nuke on anything and, like, it can't withstand. Like, someone comes here, you just drop a nuke. Just drop the nuke. This is, like, brilliant. I am so happy about this change. We have literally no cooldown on our, like, W. It stacks infinitely, and it stacks with cooldown reduction, too. So, what the heck? Oh, there's Annie again. Let's murder her. Can my ult one-shot her? I don't think my ult hit. Yeah, my ult can one-shot. I did that in my last Veigar video, so I should probably know. My god. And there's the yeah, the tower's dead because... Yep. No, I missed. Yeah, this is, like, there's just no cooldown on it. None at all. Absolutely none. Criminy, this is stupendous. And stupid. And illegal. This is probably illegal, like... This is what it looks like to cheat. This is what it looks like to hack in League of Legends. Except it's not cheating because apparently the game lets you do it. That's the rule. It's not cheating if the game lets you do it. Criminy. This is like, I don't even know what else to say. Just consistently drop nukes wherever you want. Like, as long as you're in range, just drop a nuke. Let's go murder the Annie with our continuous spam. I wish Annie would respawn faster so I can kill her over and over again. They need to add, like, quick respawns to the bots. Hey, Annabelle, what you doing? Oh, I wanted to read the bot brain. It's only gonna take one to kill her, but still. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how realistic, like, how much cooldown reduction on your W can you realistically achieve. So, I'm gonna restart the practice tool, and then I'll return it just a bit. Okay, we have returned. So, now we're going to simulate how much stacks of Veigar play with how much cooldown reduction you realistically have with your W. So, it's not unrealistic to have achieved, like, say, we're gonna try to simulate mid-game, and sort of like, you're well into the mid-game, and you're farmed relatively well, and you have like 100 stacks. That's not unrealistic to think about. And you have like your Morellonomicon and maybe some Ionian boots if you up my Discord. You have Ionian boots and a Morellonomicon, and you have like almost 150 stacks. So that'll bring the cooldown reduction of your W to 4.21 seconds. You have almost, I don't know why it says 19. You should have like 20%. But you have almost 20% cooldown reduction on your W just from its passive alone, and you only have 30% cooldown reduction from Ionian boots and Morellonomicon. That's not a really expensive build, and like take off the auto refresh cooldown. This is not unrealistic to achieve at all. Like, this is probably what will happen in most games. This is a 4-second cooldown on your W. 4 seconds. And we're like, probably only 20 minutes into the game. 20-25 minutes into the game, nearing 30 minutes. I was like, this is not difficult to achieve at all. You're not even at full build yet. You don't even have full cooldown reduction. You could probably like get 40% cooldown reduction by not even having like Ionian boots. You could just have like, you could have so much other things. Like, you just get so much free cooldown reduction from this. That's like almost 30%. So now we have almost like 30% cooldown reduction on it alone. And like, God. Like, so now let's try to simulate, like, let's try to get somewhere around like late game. It's not unthinkable to think that we have maybe 200 to like, around late game, we're probably gonna have like 200 to maybe 150 stacks. I've never achieved 300. I've only managed to achieve like maybe 200 to 150 stacks. Maybe I'm just not like high elo platinum, and that's why I don't have such like a low score with my stacking, but like I think this is realistic to achieve 200 to 150 stacks. That's not, yeah, 200 to 250 stacks. That now reduces our like, that now gives us 40% CDR on from our passive alone, and this will stack when we get more cooldown reduction. Like, let's sell our cooldown reduction. Does it not stack? I swear it like stacked before, because I managed to like reduce the cooldown reduction significantly with 100%. Does not? It would make sense that it doesn't stack. It would make sense that this doesn't actually stack with like itself, or like it doesn't actually stack with other things. No, it stacks. It stacks. So, yeah, come late game, around maybe past 30, maybe 40 minutes into the game, if you happen to reach this point, come late game, your like W will be on like a 2-second cooldown. Almost 3 seconds to 2-second cooldown. Like, that's like on par with URF. It's nothing too insane, but still. Come late game, this is what you'll be dealing with, guys. My God. 40% cooldown reduction. I don't even have boots. Let's acquire some other items. Let's see, level... No, I don't want to level up. I need to... Oh, XP lock. I need to... There we go, gold. So I don't think this build will be... This build isn't uncommon on a Veigar player. Full-on glass cannon, one-shot the 80 carry with your old Veigar. So, come late game, you have 1,000 AP. You have like 1,000 AP. Nothing too like... Nothing too stupendous. I now have like almost 300 stacks. So tone that down like maybe by 3, like... Tone that down maybe 100 to like 50 stacks down. You have like almost 1,000 AP and like a cooldown reduction of like 3 seconds on your W. Like 3 seconds, guys. 3 seconds. This is URF Veigar, but in every game. Well, guys, this has been an interesting video. I mean, it won't be every game. It'll just be most of them, if the Veigar player is good and manages to like reach late game. Because the Veigar's early game isn't particularly good, so I see where they're going with this direction. I'm not gonna say this is like broken or overpowered or anything. I'm just saying that the implications of this, does not bode well. So let's assume, let's like give like 150 stacks minimum. Even at 150 stacks, even at like 150 stacks as a minimum, you had like, what, a 5-second cooldown reduction on your 5 seconds on the Dark Matter Bomb. And that's like, why? And that's not even with 40% cooldown reduction. That was only like 30%. 35% actually. So, yeah, be ready for this. Veigar's coming, and oh boy, this is terrifying. Or you know, I'm just blowing this out of proportion, and Veigar is still gonna be relatively okay. He's select players' worst nightmares, but he's nothing that would like, oh boy, top tier, high elo, gonna carry the game with this cooldown reduction, you know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to show you guys something stupid that you can do in the practice tool. And maybe you can achieve higher, maybe you can actually achieve this into your normal games. I don't know. Comment down below what you guys feel like this Veigar video. How does this make you feel? Are you happy with these changes? Did this put you in distress? Till then, I'm Game Master 1000. And I'll see you guys later. If you want to see more of these videos, you can like and subscribe, become a Guild member today. Ring and ding that bell button to be notified whenever I upload. And peace out.
March